Hey guys, it's Angel from coffeewithangel.com. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to try to keep this post where I'm not sounding negative. That's definitely not the way I want to come across, but it is social media month on my blog. And, something happened this weekend and actually a couple weeks ago that kind of coincided with each other. And, it's something I want to bring up on here. And I wasn't really planning on bringing this up, but it's perfect because it is social media month. One of the biggest things you should not do on social media with your business is tag people in your posts that have nothing to do with your business. If somebody hasn't personally asked you for your link, you should not be putting your link on their timeline. Just don't do it. It's a horrible way to do business and it really pisses people off. So this weekend, I was out with my family on Saturday to come home to find out that an hour or two before that, some guy had tagged me in his post on his business. And it's a business that I honestly have no respect for. So I look and, I can see people just jumping on him, swearing at him, telling him to take it down. And initially, my reaction was that I was pissed off. I was like, you little twerp, what are you doing? But instead, I removed myself from the tag, which you can do. You can go up into that little arrow that's down and you can remove yourself from a tag. And I messaged him and I just said, like, hey, what's going on? Are you like brand new or something? And he said, yeah, that he was new. And I asked him what got him into the business that he's in. And he said he was sick of his job and didn't want to be treated the way he was being treated and that it was the money opportunity. So I literally reached out to the guy and said, you know what, if you're fired up about this, let's talk this weekend. And I was going to offer him basically a magic wand to make the life of his dreams, because young people like that are ready to just kind of go with things are sometimes the people that you really want in your business, because they're fired up and they're ready to do it, and they can already see the opportunity that they don't want to spend a bunch of years of their life in a job. So I was literally, I don't know, going to hand him the keys to the rest of his life. The opportunity that I was going to give him was huge, and he snubbed me. He never answered me back. So all of a sudden last night, sitting in bed, I get another notification that this dude has tagged me again. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? So I messaged him, and not only had I said let's chat, I sent him a bunch of free training, right, like on how to do social media properly. I sent him some of my webinars. I sent him Jessica's information, and yeah, so I followed up with him, and I just said, like, what are you doing? Why are you tagging me again? And he had the nerve to tell me that my training, well, his wording, it didn't even make sense. Clearly, he didn't watch the videos, but he was basically telling me that the quality of my work wasn't good enough for him, and that I could have made it, instead of an hour, it could have been 45 minutes. So obviously he's never sat on a webinar, because I mean, any webinar can be cut shorter. It's all about personalizing with your audience and making it a good environment. So you know what? I told him I'm not, whatever. It doesn't bug me. What bugs me is two things about that. And this video is going to be longer. I'm sorry. Two things bug me about that. A, he is brand new. Like, seriously, I'm not even sure the guy is just like a day over 18. He's brand new. No idea where I'm at. Hasn't asked me anything about who I am, what I do, and has the nerve to call me out on my webinars. Okay. Second, don't burn bridges when you don't even know what those bridges are, right? I had another woman do this, a woman I connected with on Twitter, and she's in a business that I have helped tons of women get better at, that business, that one particular business especially. And actually, I had just phoned her that week and left her a message and was planning on kind of working with her to help her get some exposure for her business and see where it could go. Well, in that meantime, she decided to tell me that my first webinar wasn't good enough for her either, because there was 2 minutes in the beginning that had some downtime, and I was figuring things out. She could hear my children and how disgusting that was. And okay, I have never made it not known that I'm a mom doing this business, and that's who I am. I'm doing this business as a mom. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be good enough for anybody, probably. That's not what I'm striving for. I'm striving to get out information to people. So again, if you're out there to take people down, can you just realize that you're never gonna go anywhere with that mentality, that mindset? is so selfish in this industry when you think that you can put other people down for what they're doing when you're not doing those things. If you're not stepping out and doing webinars, don't call someone down for the webinar that they've done. If you're not taking training and sharing it and helping people, don't call other people down when they're doing that. So it's just, it's such a mindset shift. I think these two personalities are both so selfish and so, they just need a switch, because you can't be beating other people down and calling them down. If you have a word of advice for somebody that's really truly going to help them, then that's fine. And you know what? You want to say it in a way that is kind and isn't going to hurt them. But you know what? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, right? That's what it comes down to. So my point here basically is, I know that I'm not going to be the one that, like, for everybody. There's going to be certain people that like me and certain people that don't. So if you're looking for someone who is going to be totally professional all the time, that's not me. There's going to be times where my kids are in the background, and that's just the way it is. And I think that that's okay. I'm a believer in, I've been taught by my mentors that it's not about the quality of the work that you're putting out. It's the work that you're putting out there. If you learn something, go and teach it. And if I don't want the people that I'm training and the people that I'm helping to think that they have to be perfect before you can do anything, because then they're never going to do it. These two people that criticized me, they're never going to go on to do anything like this, because they're waiting to be perfect. They're thinking that you have to be this super professional person, and that's not the way it is. So anyways, that's kind of a little bit of reality social media for you. So absolutely do not ever tag anybody in your posts if it's to do with your business. The only people that it's okay to tag in those posts are people on your team, in your downline. I don't know, some people tag their upline, that's fine. But it's just so unprofessional. And it really, like, I've now had to go, I totally believe in a public profile on social media, on Facebook. But I have now made it so that I have to review my tags, because I don't want this anymore. I don't want somebody new coming to my page, somebody searching me out, and if they see a different business on there and tagged with 150 people, I don't want them to think that that's me. So yeah, nobody's going to be able to do that to me anymore. But unfortunately, when my friends tag me and post that I want on my page, they're not going to be able to be on there until I approve it. So a little bit of an annoyance, but that's people for you, right? So anyways, mindset. If you've got a funky mindset like that, where you find yourself criticizing people or being jealous of what people are doing, or comparing yourself to people, or maybe thinking that you're still not good enough to do stuff like that, if that's where you're at, I sent out an email to the people who already get my blog all the time, but I am doing a minimum 5 webinar series on mindset. I've taken just some wicked mindset training in the last couple of months. That is just essential for people to go through. I would have thought back, a couple months ago, if you would have asked me, I would have been like, yeah, my mindset's awesome. I do my affirmations and I have my vision, and those are all things you need to have. But there's so many other areas in your life that can really seriously be affecting who you are as a person and what you're doing in your business and the people that you're drawing to you. Especially if you're into attraction marketing, you need this mindset shift. So I'm going to be doing that. Feel free to reach out to me, coffeewithangel@outlook.com, or connect with me on any social media to find out how you can be involved in that. It's a crazy price. It's like super cheap. And then coming up, not this week, but next week, I'm going to be doing a webinar on how I got that 27 leads through the Facebook ad. I haven't even done that for you guys yet. And what else is coming up? I'm going to be doing a travel webinar the week after that in November. So there's still, a couple things coming up. And November is going to be more of a month of kind of leading into mindset. It's going to be the struggles that people have when they first start, because I don't think we talk about it enough and address it. And so I've been kind of reaching out to some of my friends in network marketing and getting some of the struggles that they went through, and have made a big list. So we're going to go through that in November, as well as great books to read to help you out. And then December is going to be this like kind of being a better you month, because it's the holiday season. And so it's going to be all about bringing that warmth into your life. It's going to be all fun. And I'm going to be doing like what Ellen does with the 12 days of giveaways. So I'm super excited about this. It's going to be lots of fun. And I can't wait to do that. I'm usually not someone who wants the holiday season to come super quick, but now I do, because I'm really excited for it. So I hope I didn't come across as being mean, but I just want you guys to know, if you are a rookie out there, stop tagging people in your posts. Flat out, just stop. If you need any help with your home business, reach out to me anytime. There's Instagram training on my page. If you go to coffeewithangel.com, you can enter your name and email and get some awesome training there. There's a couple of other things on there that you might want to look into. We have a group that gets together. It's totally free to join. You can enter your information to figure out how to get into that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions about the posts that you should be doing on social media, make sure to reach out to me anytime. More than happy to help you. I will not bite your head off, but I will, as long as you're coachable. I'd love to help you out. Okay, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.